Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Jamaican Otaku. And how are you doing? Well, it's been a while since we done a video, and it as you can see in a topic that one name generations, and it kind of off topic of what usually I talk about as far as anime and games go. Really, it have a lot to do with not really. I can't really say my country because really and truly I'm born in America, United States of America. But I have a lot of family where I come from Jamaica, and I just want to get straight to the point. I'm not gonna really touch upon too much subject because if anybody have social media, if you know the news already, there's stuff going on in Jamaica where kind of obscene and uh, kind of like really negative. It's not a good look for eye for Jamaica, but and not really something to really laugh about too much because on a serious note, with all of the stuff that we are going, like I say, if anybody know anything we are going down there, you know what's already going on. So I don't really have to touch upon the subjects too much. We can just put it in a one big old point and just say it's a lot of negativity, and as you can see in my title, it's a generations, and the reason why I call it that and how that have anything to do with what me I talk about. And you know what crazy too, because speaking on this subject for the stuff we're going to Jamaica, I kinda can relate with my anime back to this subject because it seemed like, of course, me just had try make this a relation thing to, what I already talked about on my channel, which is anime, and video game. But in a reality, it is what it is. That's when I draw my comparison when it comes to this touchy subject and, get into it. Basically, somebody tell me, say, um, like, these things were going at Jamaica, all of these bad things were going, these negativity, all of these things were build up is basically like the person tell me, say, these things have to happen. It was gonna happen at some point, it have to happen. And it only makes sense that it does have to happen. And how me even decide to relate that to anime, basically, alright. A lot of the anime when me watch now, Naruto being one of the top, a few top of them, and me already into the One Piece, which is the whole pirates and thing, and even Dragon Ball. Um, it kind of sound crazy how that relate to anime, but with the person saying that all of these have things have to come into fruition and them have to pass, how me look upon it, the way me see it with all of them something here where happen now, you know, anybody that has any children, especially infants, anybody under the age of 3 or 4, like my children, my kids now, my son in my 4, my daughter, she barely turned 2 yet, she not 2 yet, so yeah, so with the generation now, you remember, when like me now who are 30, when me did younger, I remember my mother and my grandmother. Usually my grandmother always tell me say, just when you get older, make sure you have your things in order because when she did young, it times were hard for she, and of course times now got easier for me. So even imagine times for my son, when him grow up. So basically, how that have to play into anything is, just like with Naruto, the series going on now, we are looking to the next generation as far as Naruto and film kids them, and the generation whereas in Naruto them grew up in that's a generation that's already gone, and now we're into this whole new generation where all of these kids we have to go see when them grow up. And basically that just go right back to what me I say, my son, me have family members who have kids with not even touched 3 year old yet. They're so young where all of these things were happening in Jamaica, them not gonna know about it and them not gonna be able to experience all of them bad some here. So really and truly, who this stuff impact, is when you said the generations is just, at the age that I was, when my mother and my grandmother used to tell me, say, yo, make sure you do all that, you go to school, get your education, don't flunk out of school, make sure you get that. That was one of the most important things they used to tell me, you know, at that age that I was at. The age that I was at with the kids that are at that age limit now, this is the generation where at them you have to be more fearful for, because at them I grew up in all of these experiences, these trials and tribulations with everything going on at Jamaica. Them I feel experience it and I get the impact from it, and at them now I forgot turn over the leaf there and hope so them can bloom a better flower from all of this stuff we are going, because like me say, it not gonna really have nothing to do with the infants and the kids them, because by the time them to grow up through all of that turmoil and disgust, the only thing them have to do is probably read about it through the history books, and even in that One Piece, with Luffy and the pirates them, where we are get to see in the storyline now, they call them the nickname for not Luffy them, but the generation where Luffy grew up in and now, they call them the worst generation. They actually nickname it the worst generation. The reason why, because the pirates them in this day and age where Luffy them is, going through their quest and so on and so forth, their journey through the Grand Line to collect the ultimate goal or treasure, which is the One Piece. That day and age, or that generation, they nicknamed the worst generation, because the pirates in that day and age, they're probably, the worst set, no respect, no honor, no, whatever the case may be for, the pirates before them, and even, the governmental entities or whatever the case may be, like, if you know the story of One Piece, you know all the system of levels in that anime. So, let me say, it's a really touchy subject. I never really want to get on it too much. I did want to address it because, me myself, I wasn't born in Jamaica, but I do consider myself Jamaican. We can't hide that fact. You can hear it in my voice. Me not try to deny it, because it's something I really do cherish, and me kind of uphold the fact that I have that culture, that blood I run through my veins. It's me I say I'm actually proud of it. But I'm not proud of the stuff that I go on. And like I said, I do understand say it's things will have to pass. And we just hope say it's a situation where this revelation or even a revolution from it can happen, an uprise where, more positivity and some kind of equality or equal balance, because if it doesn't get any better, it's only going to get worse. And if there ain't no resolve, then, results are going to be just downright atrocious. I think that's the word. Need to do my vocab and get that correct. But you understand what I say. Isn't I say, remember one time this Russian person told me, say, the most important thing that matters is results. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter he say, she say, how you get to the point, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's just the results. Usually that even means at the end of the day, when you clock out at night and it's time for go to bed, the result of the day is you done what you did, and now you're about to hit the haystack. So, you should feel how you should feel about that mission that you got done. The whole point is, it's just the results. The results is the results. At the end of the day, that's what matters, So, really and truly, I just hope say the results from everything that's going on right now in Jamaica is some kind of positive movement, something where basically on me see it straight up, me would not look on it say right now Bob Marley would have dishonored by how everything I want. Like, yeah, me know say yo that man they never too perfect, but you have to look on the whole morality point of it. That man there right now, me guarantee anywhere you go in the world, them know about Bob Marley. anywhere you go in the world, them know about Bob Marley. But I guarantee if you go anywhere in the world, you don't have that character, or you don't have that person where can deliver that culture from their country. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have the Beatles, them represent England straight up. You have I'm gonna tell you right now. You have you have all right, so you have the Beatles, isn't it? Them represent British, isn't it? You have in America you have what, Tupac and Biggie, point blank straight up rap music. Like the way me see it, yeah, you have different diversity of music, you know, you have country, but you have to look on the what is it that make that face, you understand? Like me say, the face of Jamaica is Bob Marley when it comes to just that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have other great people will come out of Jamaica will do great things. You see me? I said, don't get me wrong. One time I say even you have Marcus Garvey, that are the first and foremost. You see me? I say, but when me say like when you go other countries now and you talk about a certain entertainment or a certain popularity or a certain, you understand, you have people who can relate to that subject more. You know, people would actually can say, all right, yeah, them know Bob Marley before them say them know Marcus Garvey. And just the way me see it, start like if you go any other place, then we know about this little island. This little island will have so much of an impact we can deliver these people. You understand, like Mr. Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley. You understand, you have even some woman in the history things there when you understand, like Nanny. And she depend on the money, but I quickest woman I can call to right now. You have some other big woman in the things there where more than want to put some respect on them name, but I can't even say it, you understand? So before me this another thing, I just gotta say, them people here, we really should not. It's hard to say it because it's so funny to say, yeah, in Jamaica, every corner you go, there's a church, every corner you go, there's a bar, and every corner you go, you have all of these great idols, these great people where paint up on everything, graffiti up on every wall, every corner, but at the end of the day, we not look upon them and say, yeah, we are cherish and treasure the things that them do. You understand? It's like, we can't wrap my head around it all the way because it wouldn't make no sense to try to, because everything what me would I know already, it really not make no sense for what go on. It's like, what we not really I try to prove? What point we I try to prove? The only thing we not do I make things come into fruition. And you just I make the instructions for the book of life actually fulfill. You understand? Every step we're in there, and actually I make it step by step. The only thing we do is speeding up the process, which I don't think nobody will want to do. You understand? It's just like somebody dying. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want them to die out naturally, normally, especially with an old person. If it's like old people, feed them up on morphine and speed up them heart rate because you want them dead because them are 89 and then they want the old people place. Like, no, you make them dead out normally and just does how me feel like this thing I go. Like, people know how the thing set and them just make the thing move too quick. Like, it have to be that way. You understand? Like, but I don't know everything, to be honest. I did say I know everything, and I don't. And I guess so, you will get yourself confused and then I talk about these little things because, like I said, you just don't want to jump into it too much. It's too much of a touchy subject, and if you talk about your feelings too much in it, you probably get yourself lost and confused and too. You understand? So, I'm not gonna really touch too much more upon it. I just gotta put it out there, how I put it out there, and just at least I know how me feel. I know say me know what me know, and me not ignore the facts of the things that are going. Especially the most important thing, like me say, it happen in a Jamaica, and me here, so I promote myself as a Jamaican on the channel. So I'm just not gonna come on this thing and just be like, damn, I never yet make a video where acknowledge the facts that things are going. History I make, and I just have to make sure, me just play my part tonight as a master. So I just hit that. Anyway, we have some reviews that come up. Now worry yourself. I drop probably 3 or 4 video. Yeah, about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, So, say work I forget done. So, stay tuned and one love. Is a master. Cool.